From 2K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for James Harden.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, Devin Vassell out there with Johnson. Then it's Ball, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. MP is out there with Paul George. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Maxey in at the 1. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A., that's just not fair.
And it's Maxey missing. Ball outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Collins. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Right side Maxey. MP a screen on Ball. Yet another assist.
The playmaking he has shown all season long is nothing short of stupendous.
Boy, you can't help but appreciate the greatness as he moves towards the second spot for most assists in an NBA season. Back to Johnson. Hey, expanding his range.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Clock is at 3. A deep 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
MP, the pass to Oladipo. Back to MP. Pass to Embiid. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Outside Johnson. Ball outside. Pass to Castle. Takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. Oladipo finds MP. Screen by MP. Stolen by Ball. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Collins against Embiid. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
MP, that one's good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
Here's Castle doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Collins outside. 4 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night now. First free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio. Castle taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Joining us for the 76ers home game, Diplo.
Yeah, a guy who loves this city and loves these Sixers. And he has to be in a good mood with how they've been performing so far.
Now here's Ball. Still without a bucket. Vassell passed. Yet another steal from him.
Yeah, he's had the clamps on opponents all year long.
Well, another steal for him to add to his impressive tally. Now tied for 4th most in a single season.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ball taking his time here. Fade away. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Stolen by Collins. "11 feet out, and he connects with a jumper. Castle's got 5 points.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Here's Embiid. Another shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Spurs trail by 11. Ball passes to Johnson. Down low. Here's Castle. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 14. Pass to Collins. Now Ball. Over Maxey. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Here's MP. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 14. There's the 3. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Oladipo, the pass to MP. Fires from deep. George's shot is off. San Antonio with the ball. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ball passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up at the elbow, and he gets that one. Castle's got 7 points.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's MP. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Vassell. And George with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Spurs trail by 14. Collins outside. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And that one drops. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's ball. Still no points. Pass to Castle. Over Oladipo. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
MP, a screen on Collins. Back to MP. It's George on the wing. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Maxey, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. MP finds George. Over Castle. Another possession, another assist.
Great passing from him all season long as he continues his march on the record books.
And he is now tied for the 2nd most assists in a single season. Phenomenal. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
Pass to Maxey. And again, another assist.
And with that assist, he continues this season of excellence.
And now he's moved into 2nd place for assists in a season. Collins with it, fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Philadelphia leading by 12. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Philadelphia, number 1.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Now here's Harden. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Here's Castle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
McConnell, he's checked in for Maxey.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Barnes with a screen on Harris. Branham. Off target from 3-point range. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. 15-point game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He added 61 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Another bucket! Wow!
Up And up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Harden, the pass to Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Barnes has got 9.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Yabusele, back to MP. And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 14. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle. He's marked by McConnell. The kick out to Johnson. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Here's Castle. Harden from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through a...
Wow, MP! That'll make the top 10.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Spurs trail by 13. And here's Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Johnson on the wing. He shoots a 3. That shot off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Harris against Green. Kicks it out to MP. 4 on the clock. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Harden. Champagny, the pass to Branham. Shoots from the right block. Champagny shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever.
Oh, he packed it down.
That is incredible. Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Spurs trail by 17. Now here's Harden. Pass to Champagny from deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Branham. No made baskets yet. Johnson with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. 3-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McConnell passes to MP. Oh, another one falls.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch him play.
Now tied for second for all-time scoring in a season. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Up top, Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Champagne's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP drives in. Outside for McConnell. Back to MP. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 16. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Council. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Maxey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Harden with it. Up top, Barnes. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Barnes. Goes back up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Maxey. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Barnes against Embiid. Oh, stolen by Harris. MP against Harden. Here's MP. Yet another bucket.
And guys, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball. Spurs trail by 21. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Here's Green. MP with the block. Pass to Maxey. Screen by MP. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Harden. And here's Barnes to halt the run. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. McConnell passes to MP. Now here's Maxey. MP finds Maxey. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Baseline jumper. Again, the Sixers score.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the Spurs call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George comes in for Harris. And Oladipo is subbed in for McConnell. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Green. Vassell outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Maxey passes to MP. Kicks it to George. Here's Embiid. Oladipo outside. Back to MP. Pass to George. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Branham passes to Champagnie. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now Maxey. MP outside. Off with the layup. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To stop the drought, Champagnie. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, "The person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor."
His impact lives on, Allie. For San Antonio, Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Champagny. Castle comes in for Branham, and it's Ball in for James Harden. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Maxey. There's the drive. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
MP, that one's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Ball passes to Vassell. Back to Ball. Here's Johnson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
MP, a screen on Vassell. George with the bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence.
Nabbing another steal.
And he's been ferocious at the defensive end all season. He disrupts almost every possession.
With that steal, he holds the 4th place mark for most steals in a single season, rewriting the record book. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside Johnson. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Oladipo. Back to Johnson. Collins with a screen on MP. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Some room here for George. Rebounded by Johnson.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Inside, here's Castle. MP with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. MP, the pass to Cornette. And here's MP. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down hard.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Knocks it loose. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 23.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Collins outside. Outside Johnson, over MP, and Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Collins. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter. We've got 1:23 left in the second. MP, the pass to Oladipo. Council, he's checked in for Oladipo. The drive by MP. Floats one. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good, MP.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
1:03 left to play in the half. Here's Castle. Give him 8. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Council. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 39.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Collins outside. Up top, Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to MP. George scanning the floor. Rebound by San Antonio.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Castle misses.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
It's stolen by Johnson. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Triple-double on the night and getting better as the game goes on. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from Cleveland. They're thinking about the shot.
Good to have you with us with the C.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Lonzo Ball, Keldon Johnson. Another one falls! Amazing!
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. Ooh, slick move, excellent timing, and fast hands led to the steal.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Outside Johnson, pass to Ball. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And we're going to have a jump ball. Clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Maxey. There's Ball with a three. San Antonio again can't hit. Philadelphia has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Outside Maxey. George finds MP. Right side Maxey. There's the triple. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Collins outside. Vassell outside. The kick out to Johnson. Collins with a screen on MP. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's George. Oladipo on the wing. Gets the three to fall. Oladipo's got his second basket on the night.
Yes, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Ball passes to Vassell. Back to Ball. Embiid against Collins. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 15.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That's tipped. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Castle. Collins with a screen on Oladipo. Castle for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
There's Ball with a three. Can they get it? The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Vassell against George. Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Outside Johnson. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP, a screen on Johnson. Maxey, that's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Spurs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. MP against Johnson. Back to MP. Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. George passes to MP. Maxey with it, covered by Johnson. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 12 now in this quarter. Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Collins a screen, looking to get it going. The rebound by MP.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Ball. Pass to Castle. Back to Ball. Vassell against Oladipo. Here's Castle. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Outside Maxey. On the wing, MP. Covered by Johnson. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. James Harden comes in for Ball. Outside Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
For three, Maxey. And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Now Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
MP, that one's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Well, San Antonio's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Branham. No points so far. Collins with a screen on Maxey. Castle for 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Castle. He's got 11. Pass to Johnson. Oh, he tries a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. Philadelphia, number 1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Castle. The baseline J. Council with a rebound.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Yep, count it.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Castle to stop the run.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Here's MP. That one goes in. MP's got 59 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside, Branham. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Maxey, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Castle. Uses the glass on the layup. Castle's got 16 points now.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
The drive by MP. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You got to love it.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
The Spurs shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Cornette's checked in for the Sixers. Green's checked in for San Antonio. MP, the pass to McConnell. Back to MP. With the drive. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Barnes. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under uniform.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's MP. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Barnes passes to Branham. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Branham's got his first points in this one. The 76ers shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And the basket by MP.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And MP throws it down hard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And Harden's got the ball here for the Spurs. 17 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out. The shot comes out.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with it. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking.
Philadelphia making a change here. MP's checked in. And the 76ers shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Cameron Payne out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's MP. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Council in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Payne. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's stolen by Johnson. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by MP. Here's Council. He's guarded by Vassell. "23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. 19 seconds left in the game. Outside Johnson. It's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big